How's everybody doing? All right. I did not think I was going to make it on time tonight because I got stopped by the cops on my way over. And when they said, "You know why we stopped you?" I said, "Yeah, because you're lost and you're looking for the nearest gay bar." Turns out that was why they stopped me. They did give me a ticket, Village People, front row center next month. A little bit about me. I am originally from the state of Texas. That is the only state in the union that gives you a 6-gun with every 6-pack. Nothing goes together like beer and bullets. I've been living in LA for 15 years now. One thing that I can't get over is how lazy people are. In fact, I heard that that's what they were going to name the town, Lazy California, but they got to LA and said, "Fuck it, that's good enough." Does not surprise me that you can't spell flake without LA right in the middle either. That's not a coincidence. I am the oldest of 8 kids. Yeah, I know, my parents like to fuck. So, one of my sisters, she's 27 years old, no job, no boyfriend, no high school diploma even. You know what she does have? A kid. She called me the other day and she said, "You know, my baby just won't stop crying. He cries all day and all night." And I said, "Yeah, you know why? Because he realizes you're his mom." That crying, that's just baby for why, God, why? One of my other sisters is actually the biggest slut in the state. She got a certificate from the governor and everything. She came out here to visit me. We went down to Hollywood. We ran into Ron Jeremy at the Rainbow. He was afraid to sleep with her because he was afraid he might catch something. Oh, wait. The Holland Tunnel doesn't get as much traffic as she does. She gets drunk and hits on me. That's how big of a slut she is. Who's in relationships here tonight? Anybody? Yeah? I got some advice for you. Marrying a lawyer is a good idea. Divorcing one? It's a pretty fucking bad idea. That's like calling your stockbroker and trying to invest in the big 3 motor companies right now. That's how bad of an idea it is. It's like going into an Italian food place called Salmonella's. It's like going trick-or-treating on Halloween dressed as the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That's how bad of an idea it is to divorce a lawyer. What else have I got? Oh, yeah. I got a few pet peeves. My biggest pet peeve, necrophilia. Because right now there are dead people out there having sex, and I'm not. It's fucked up. Vegetarians who smoke really piss me off. Yeah, you know, they don't want to kill any defenseless animals, but they'll give you cancer with secondhand smoke. Thanks a lot. I actually smoke myself. When I'm outside my job on a smoke break, taking my therapy medication, it really pisses me off when somebody comes up and lets me know that smoking's bad for you. I mean, come on. What other hot items do you have off the newswire? U.S. Navy at sea? Eating more radishes will increase the number of radishes in your diet? Smoking's bad for me? Really? Well, that's just less time I have to spend on the planet with your dumbass then, isn't it? What else do I hate? License plate frames. Can't stand those. You know the ones I mean. I'd rather be jogging. Yeah, then pull over, get out of my fucking way and go for a jog, you fucking asshole. I'd rather be skiing. That's it. Out of everything there is to do in the world, you pick skiing. How about I'd rather be getting drunk at the Super Bowl with my 2 best friends? How about I'd rather be vacationing in the Bahamas with 3 Victoria's Secret models? Or how about I'd rather be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company getting a blowjob from my newly hired secretary in my corner office? How about that? So how's everybody doing? Everybody getting enough to drink tonight? Here's a little public service announcement for you. I'm going to let you know how to tell when you've had too much to drink. If you go to a karaoke bar and you sign up for the song Tequila and then you forget the words, you've had too much to drink. If you wake up in a foreign country, naked, covered in honey and surrounded by sheep, you've had too much to drink. The next morning when you wake up, you start making out with the chick you went to bed with the night before. 15 minutes into it, you realize that's your mom. You've had too much to drink. And if you don't care, then you've had way too much to drink. Or maybe you're just related to me. I pretty much decided that from now on I'm only going to date crack whores. That's because in every relationship I've ever been in, there's like some surprise or revelation that happens that ruins it for me. With a crack whore, I pretty much know what I'm getting into. I mean, of course she cheated on me. She's a fucking crack whore. You know, I went to work this morning, I had this really nice HD TV in my living room. Oh, that's right, I'm dating a crack whore. It's 3 in the morning. She's not answering her phone, she's not home. That's because she's down on Sunset and Vine giving blowjobs trying to score crack. I'm going to leave you with this one. I have no social life, so I watch a lot of TV. My favorite show right now is Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. For you, those of you who haven't seen this show, basically what they do is they have a sting operation where they pretend to be kids on the internet and they get these perverts to come over and get arrested by a guy dressed as a bush. So, I'm watching the show and this guy comes in and he's got a case of Bud Light in his hand. And I'm thinking, what are they trying to say? That Bud Light is the chosen alcohol of sexual deviance? By the way, who's drinking Bud Light here tonight? Anybody? Any women? All right. So I thought, you know, they can actually do a lot of advertising with this show, like, you know, you've just been caught on Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. Want to get away? Southwest Airlines, $29.99 all weekend long. Thanks a lot. My name is Jefferson Smith, and that is my comment.